Alright, so I just took off the knob here. I have a couple new knobs I ordered. I want to see which one I like more. So I got this knob from CorkSports, and this knob is meant for, I think they originally intended for Miatas, previous generation Miatas, but the Miata, they all use the same thread size and pitch, so this should fit all right. Height wise, let's look at the height. So height wise, the CorkSports is a little bit it's a little bit taller. God dang it. Alright, just a little bit taller. It's definitely a little bit bigger around, but this is the teardrop shape that's lobe forward a little bit, which is a regular teardrop, which is what this other one I have here is. Let's see, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So I have this other one. I got this off of, I think, Amazon. Comes with 4 inserts. I already have one of the inserts in here already. You can actually see it right there with the slot for the flathead screwdriver to take it out. I already screwed that in earlier today. And these are the other 3 inserts. So they basically for different thread pitches and such, right? For different sizes. And this one is pretty heavy. So the stock one, actually, let me have a scale right here. Let me weigh it. So the scale is good for up to 500 grams. So zeroed out, the stock one weighs 304.5 grams, 304.5. The CorkSports weighs 307.8, so almost the same. And this one's over the limit. Let me see what it say. It'll probably say error or something like that. So over limit, OLD, over limit. So that's over. This, I think this one is because if I remember right, 452 grams, I believe, is a pound. So the scale is a little bit over a pound, but this thing is, I think this thing is like this. This thing is basically a big ball of stainless steel, solid stainless steel. Besides where it's threaded. So this thing is like, man, it feels heavy. I think it's like a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds. At least a pound and a half, if not 2 pounds, or maybe even more. Anyways, I got it on Amazon. You just look it up. You look up shifter. How did I find this thing? I think I just put shifter knob, Miata or something like that, and somewhere in there, I'm not sure if it was on the first page or the second page or the third page, but anyways, this thing showed up. And this height is actually a little bit, feels like a little bit taller than the CorkSports. Just a tiny bit, not much. But let's put the CorkSports on. See how that goes. Cool thing about the CorkSports is that the threads here is red, but it doesn't quite match the red stitching. The thread on here is brighter, whereas the red stitching here is a little bit darker. But I'm pretty sure over time, as this gets dirty, it'll be probably just as dark or close to it. So I think this is probably gonna be the one that I'm gonna use, because I prefer the feel of leather, when I'm in contact, instead of the big ball of steel. On those really hot days or really cold days, this thing's gonna suck. It's gonna be real hot or it's gonna be real cold, so it's gonna suck. But I got it. It's pretty cheap. It was only like I think the total for this thing, including the shipping, was it was under $50. Was it $40 or $45 or something like that? I forget how much it was now. But it's not that bad. A lot of these shifters, especially by these these boutique companies, they could be like $200. I was like, what the hell? That's insane to buy for a shifter knob. The CorkSports was how much was the CorkSports? I think this one was I think this one with shipping it was about $100, I think. So that's still kind of pricey for me, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see if we can get more. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, just about. Okay, I think that's it. So that feels pretty good actually. So I usually hold my shifter instead of like so, or like this. I usually hold it about at a 45 angle. So basically right here, you know, on this corner right here, basically. So this actually feels really good. It feels more comfortable than the stock shifter. So I like that. You know, it has a soft touch, so it's real nice. So that's nice. And the fact that it weighs, you know, pretty much the same as the stock. So that's a positive right there. So you don't have to worry about any, you know, doing anything. But I don't think a heavier knob will really cause any problems. I don't think on the transmission of the shifter, because you know this shifter, it doesn't have any linkages, so it's directly on the directly attached to the transmission, so it has a very good feel. The positive thing with the heavy knob shifter is that as you're shifting through, it actually because of the weight, the inertia, the momentum, it actually feels smoother because of that. Oh, that feels really nice too. I like how meaty it is. It's like how solid it is, but the fact that it's you know, it's metal. You know, like I said, when it's hot or when it's cold, I don't think I want to be touching metal. It's gonna be like, damn, it's too hot, or damn, it's freaking cold, or whatever. You know. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Ooh, very nice. You know, for less than $50 too. That's a good deal right there. So that's pretty cool. This thing looks huge, huh? Look at this. Look at this and that. That looks huge. Number 2. So this thing is, I believe the stock one is about 1 7/8 OD here, around the ball diameter, outside diameter. This one I believe is 2 and a. I can't remember if it was 2 1/4 or 2 1/8. I think it's 2 1/4, or possibly 2 1/8. But anyways, it feels much meatier. Actually, it feels really nice. I like it. Even this way, it doesn't feel very bad at all because it's big enough, and this way it feels good too. And the way I normally hold it, like so, feels really good. Wow, that feels nice. Wow, that feels really nice. I might try this out for a little bit, just to see how it feels. But yeah, so my biggest concern is that it's gonna be hot in summertime and it's gonna be too cold in the wintertime. But otherwise, besides that, it feels really nice. So I'm gonna leave these. I'm gonna put the stock one away with the rest of whatever stock stuff I have, like the antenna and such. I'm gonna leave these two in here in this car in the glove box, and I'm just gonna switch them back and forth, and just to see how they feel. And you don't really know until you actually drive around. But anyways, so I'm gonna leave this one here for now, like so. Man, that's nice. That feels good. It feels very meaty and very solid feeling. Actually, even with the shifting, because of that inertia, the weight, the inertia, it feels like the shifting is still smoother too. Like a little smoother, a little bit easier. It's like easier to go in each gate. Again, that has to do with the weight of it, that inertia. Okay, so those are my new shifters. Thanks for watching.